Good morning guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, a full tan makeup, hair, outfit video, wait for it, to stay at home. I'm not like laughing about it, obviously I know that I have to stay at home, but we're going to do this as light-hearted and as fun and as just carefree as possible because I'm staying indoors, I've got nothing else to do, I want to make videos, so we're gonna just get super glam and stay inside, which sounds pretty good to me, to be honest. I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna tan because I thought I might as well. It's like the afternoon, it's 12:30, so I feel like if I wear it now I could probably wash it off before I go to bed and I don't have to sleep in it then. But yeah, I'm going to tan, show you how I tan. It's probably not rocket science at all, and then we'll get ready and just chill. So yeah, if you'd like to watch this transformation from whatever this is, like sweaty gross me, to hopefully looking a little bit better, then please just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I just got totally distracted for like the last 2 hours or so, literally just on YouTube, so sorry about that. I am going to fake tan now. The tan I've chosen to use is this one, St. Moritz tanning lotion. I have like a whole drawer full of tans, so I just pick out any random ones. Ignore my hair, it looks gross. I just pick out any random one that I want to use. I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to lag this on and then we can get to some makeup. Hoping it stays this colour and it will wash off this colour, right? But don't mind, I kind of put it around here, but anyway I put foundation anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. I don't like to put tan on my face because I will just take it off when I cleanse and stuff, so there's just no point. But yeah, let's put some makeup on. Hey guys, so we have tanned, which looks so much better, and let's do some makeup. So I'm not really sure what type of stuff I want to play with. I'm going to look through my drawers and see what's new and what I haven't used for a while. Ooh. And see what grabs my attention, because I know that obviously we're all stuck inside. Does that mean we're not allowed to order offline? I don't really know what the deal is with that. I'm going to put some of this on. This is a lip injection lip gloss from Too Faced. But yeah, I don't really know what the deal is with that. Because I want to order some makeup and just sort of have some new stuff to play with whilst I'm stuck indoors. But I don't really know what the deal is, so we'll have to look at that. As a foundation, I tried this one yesterday. This is the PS matte foundation, just Primark one. Works quite well actually. But I do love this one from Primark. This is the double coverage matte foundation, and this one is like the Estee Lauder foundation, as I'm told. I haven't tried the Estee Lauder one, so I don't really know. I'm just going off what people have said, but I presumably this like looks exactly the same as well, so I would sort of like say it's a dupe, but I don't know if it is exactly. Yeah, that's the thing, I haven't really got any new products recently, so I want to have a bit of a play. I might use this is the Too Faced eyeshadow palette I got for Christmas. It is very, very pretty. I haven't really used that, so I'm going to use that today. Don't mind this like ugly outfit, it's just my tan outfit. So primer, I'm going to use the Benefit Professional, and I'm just going to use this on my sort of uneven chin at the moment, because as you can see I've got a few blemishes that just won't go away. So I think if I put a bit of Professional on top, it will just sort of add that smooth layer, and therefore, oh my god, my lips just got huge from that lip plumper. This is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Absolutely obsessed with this, and I really don't want it to run out, so I'm like trying to use it sparingly. Bit of liquid glow underneath. This is the Chubby Stick by Clinique. I know I've been using this stuff like most of the same stuff, but it's because like one, I know it works, and two, like I said, I haven't really got any new products recently. I'm not sure what's out actually new in the drugstore. But like I say, I do want to do a Superdrug order if I can, to sort of try out some new products that are out. And glowy like we like. go with the foundation, I'm going to use a brush. This is the Real Techniques brush. I'm just going to pump it straight on the top there. Just 3 pumps. And hopefully this should definitely be enough for my whole face. I think this foundation was like £2 as well, and as you can see, it's got good coverage. Like, it covered up all that redness on my chin, even though you can still see the bumps. It definitely covered it up quite nicely. And I do have lash extensions on, so this might make it a little bit harder for me to do some eyeshadow in a sec, but I will try my hardest and try some of these colours out, because the eyeshadow palette does look very, very pretty. So I am desperate to try it out. Anyway, how are you all doing? Obviously, I want this video to be like light-hearted, fun, just to keep me sane and not going crazy from boredom. So don't like think anything bad of me from this video. Don't think that I don't care about actual real life things, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? Like, just take what you want from this video. It's just a bit of light-hearted fun so that I am not bored. Okay, nice colour, and it sort of does actually match, which surprises me, you know. This is in the shade Sand number 9, if anyone's wondering. If we get round to going back to Primark and picking that up, I definitely would recommend it. Likewise with this one, double coverage, matte foundation. I'm going to put a bit of concealer on. This is Revolution Hydrate. What's it? Conceal and Hydrate. I think this is actually my favourite out of all the lines, to be honest. I have the Infinite Concealer, which I did a comparison video on. If you have not seen that, I'll just pop it up here. Yeah, I did a comparison between the Hydrate and the Infinite. Obviously there were some things that were obviously going to be different, i.e. that one's a lot more drying, this one's obviously a lot more hydrating, because hence in the name, things like that. But I would say they're both really, really good good concealers, to be honest. It just depends what you're after from your concealer. To be honest, I like to mix them as well if I'm feeling a bit extra, which, do you know what? I'm being a bit glam today, being extra, putting makeup on for no reason. I'm going to put a bit of this on. Yeah, this is the Infinite Concealer by Revolution. Like, you can just see how thick that coverage is. I'm just going to put it right there where my bags are, just to give me some extra coverage. I didn't say the cream bronzer that I've got is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Rich Chocolate. So I have that as a sort of warm bronzer shade as opposed to a cooler contour shade. And as you can see, that just blends out beautifully. It gives me like a really, really nice bronze, which I will more than likely top up in a minute with actual bronzer, but you know, I'm just a bit obsessed with bronzer, to be honest. I hope you're all doing well in this sort of mayhem that we are going through right now, but it will get better. And I think if we all listen to the sort of rules that we have to do and the part that we have to play, and we all do what we can to help out, help those that are in need, things like that, we will all come together and we will be okay in the end. I do think it's important not to be selfish. Really do try and help those that are around you that can't maybe do things for themselves. And yeah, just do try your hardest to help out, because some people will need it more than others. And I think it's just important that we don't all act selfishly, because it's just not fair, you know? It's day today, to be honest, which I think is just insanely ironic. The weather's come out really, really nice and we will have to stay indoors. So that's just brilliant. But it's fine, it's fine. Right, I'm just going to use my brush to sort of blend that together, so I don't have like white streaks then brown from my bronzer, that sort of thing. I want it all to sort of blend in really nicely, which it has. I sort of like to bring my concealer up here to sort of pull that out and really elongate my eye, which looks really good. My skin looks good. Okay, so for powder, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. Just an amazing powder, honestly, really, really good. I've been wanting to get this for so long. I finally picked it up and it was just exactly what I wanted it to be, you know. Just got it everywhere as well. I also love the packaging. This little lid I think is super cute. I've definitely just tipped out way too much though, so that's always fun. Right, I'm going to take some of this under here and just sort of let that sit like a reverse sort of contour situation. Again, lightly dust that on my forehead. Good. I don't like to set too much because I don't want my face to be super dry. So when it comes to my under eyes, I just take a fluffy brush like so. And lightly dust it underneath my eyes and around my nose. Don't like to set too much, like I said. Just like so, and you can see the difference between the set side and the non-set side. Obviously, because the highlighter, the concealer is quite hydrating, so it is a bit more glowy. I also really like to set my neck. I don't know if I'm not the only person in the world that does this, but I really like to set where I put the rest of my foundation, obviously to blend in, so like my neck. I don't know. I feel like I never see anybody else do that, and I'm like, is it just me? Right, powder everywhere. So let's move on to bronzer. I picked this one up. It's sort of oldie but a goodie, I think. She says this is the MUA Sun-Kissed Bronze. Just thought I'd pick this up for a bit of a change. Obviously very affordable because it's MUA. And it's a really nice sort of warm brown, which is exactly what I like from a bronzer. Always make sure just to take a little bit and sort of brush it off with my hand like this. And then just go down the sides of my nose and just sort of over my nose to bronze that up. And obviously that then ties it all together. Make sure that my nose doesn't get lost in my face. Lovely. I think that looks really, really nice. I'm going to take a touch of this, what's it called? Glowy bronzer, shimmery bronzer. Just because, I don't know, I fancy a bit of extra glow, you know. So I'm going to take this clean brush. Okay. Dust most of that off and then just wipe it over the top. Ooh, look extra glowy. Okay. Lovely. That's really, really nice. Okay. I should use this more often. That is gonna last me forever though, considering I'm only gonna use a little bit. But that's stunning. Okay. Where have you been all my life? Brilliant. Definitely would recommend that, and I would recommend these. If I can find them, I will link them below, as well as everything else. That's if we're allowed to still shop. I don't know. I don't understand, to be honest, what's going on. Because obviously if we shop online, then that means there's couriers involved, and I don't know if they're allowed to be involved, if they're still working, or if they had to be locked down as well. I don't know. I'm going to need to look and find out if we're allowed to online shop. But obviously no rush, because there's no need for it right now. It's not an essential. I'm not saying it's an essential that you need to get this right now, but you'll want this. Okay, let's move on to blusher now. This is the Too Faced Blusher Quad. What shade should I use? I'm going to take some of that shimmery pink, which is called Pink Christmas, which is actually so cute. Very pigmented. And they smell like chocolate. So, oh wow, okay. That's cute, but that is pink. I'm not usually a super pink blushy gal, but we are trying something out new today because obviously I've got nowhere to go. It doesn't matter if it goes wrong. If you want to leave it here and you don't want to add highlighter, that's absolutely fine. I am going to do so though. I haven't picked a highlighter out. What's wrong with me? This one. This is the MUA Glow Beam Highlighting Powder in gold. I'm hoping they still have this, but it's really cool. You sort of like do this and it grates it as such through those little things, which I think is quite a cool packaging idea. I'm just going to pop it in the lid. That's way more than I needed for sure. But I'm going to take my highlighting brush. Make sure I get that excess off.
Beautiful.
My skin is insanely glowy anyway, but I don't really care. I need more. I need more. I would like more glow, and I always will do. Beautiful. I am obsessed. That looks so good. In that blusher brush from earlier, no excess product. I'm just going to use it to sort of blend the highlighter with the rest of the skin products. I might actually add faux freckles. I'm not the best at faux freckles, like beyond any means. I'm really bad at making them look anything but unnatural. You know what I mean? They just look like splodges on the face. I'm going to give that a go, I think. I actually found an old eyebrow product, which I think will work quite well. This is the Revolution Pro Eyebrow Cushion. I haven't used this for ages and it's basically like all dried out, but I've still got the little sponge in here, which has got some excess product on, which I feel like would make quite good for it. As I said, would make quite good for a brow product. So I'm just going to take, if I can find a small brush, see if this one works. It's like a really skinny pencil. Just going to put that in the sponge in here, like so. Just going to dust my powder brush over the top. They aren't the most visible, but they're sort of just, they're a little bit there. They're looking cute. I think we'll leave that like that before I ruin it and make my face just look stupid. But yeah, not bad. That's a good product to use, I think, because you're not getting too much product off the sponge. You're just getting a little bit enough, like you're just getting enough to sort of do freckles, which I think are cute. So on to the eyeshadow. I'm going to use this cute little palette, if I can open it, from Too Faced. I haven't used this yet, so I'm not sure. Oh no, I have. I've used a couple shades, but I'm not sure how or what I want to do, you know. I kind of love the look of these glitters, but I reckon they've got absolutely everywhere. There's one proper pressed glitter in here, which I would definitely need glitter glue for. And then there are a couple of shimmers, which look very pretty. I'm not going to use that glitter because it will go absolutely everywhere, but I might use the shimmers. So you've got a purple shimmer, a teal shimmer, a sort of deep brown shimmer, and a goldy shimmer, which all look very pretty. Do you know what I really wanted to do was just like a really simple glam, like a cut crease, bit of brown. I used to do this all the time. Bit of brown and a cut crease, like a very subtle one, and then a wing. I used to do that all the time when I was getting into makeup and I didn't know how to do it, which I want to do, but that's really boring because this palette's got it's got some colours in it. Or should we just stick with a soft glam for today? Which people could just give me ideas. I hate trying to decide on my own. So the glam cut crease, and I might put a bit of that glitter in my inner corner. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of Crumb Luck, which is just here. Just a very neutral colour. It's really not going to do a lot, but I just want to use this to sort of cut out my crease. Oh, I don't have any eyeshadow. I don't have any primer on. Serious? That is a very pigmented shade, though. I did not expect that. And I'm gonna just lightly sort of flick that out. I'm trying to just look down as much as possible because I don't want to sort of rub the lashes too much and just sort of disturb them. I don't really want to do that. That looks really nice. You could just put that in your crease and go, like that would be good. I think, a good amount for the day, and like maybe just put a little bit on your lower lash line and you could go like good to go. I think that's a really, really nice colour. However, I do want to make it more brown because it's quite sort of pinky at the moment. I'm going to go with Fine Comb, which is all the way up here, and it just looks like a sort of, again, a neutral brown. I'm basically just going to put that exactly where I just put that other shade, because I do want this to be a little bit more browny than I do that original pinky shade. Yeah, that's nice. I think that's what I wanted. Like I said, it's going to be a cut crease though, and I usually do half cut creases. But when I was like training, when I was like starting out using makeup, I used to do a full cut crease like all the time. If I didn't know what to do when I was going out or anything like that, it would basically pretty much always be a cut crease, which I have not done in such a long time. I keep doing like half cut creases because they're a lot more sort of, I think, wearable. You know what, I think I might just leave it there with those colours. Very neutral, very soft. I'm going to do a cut crease, like I said, but I'm not going to actually use concealer because I have some still on my lid that I've not obviously got any shadow on. As you can see, I'm going to take the white shade in this palette, which is always very handy to have. This is called Turtle Dove, and I'm going to take that on a flat brush like so, and then basically just put this all over my lid, and then therefore that will help me to sort of get that cut crease but without using concealer, you know. So I'm just going to put this. You could also use the cream shade. There is a shade in here called Cookie Butter, which I might just mix the two because they're sort of like both very creamy. Ugh, put it on my face. For fuck's sake. They're both. Cut this, and again, bringing it out ever so slightly. It is helpful obviously to look upwards as well, because then you can see how high you may have brought the shadow, and if it was too high or if it needs to be brought up any higher. By looking forward, you can sort of see where your cut crease is, and I do think it's better to have more, so to make the cut crease higher so you've got more lid space to add if you were going to put anything on your lid, or just to sort of make your eyes look, I guess, they look a bit bigger, because my lid looks like it stops here, whereas it kind of really stops about down here. But because I've brought that up higher, it looks like my lid stops higher, and therefore my eye looks a bit bigger. Does that make sense? And then I'm going to go with a bit of Fine Cone. This is a double-ended brush. I'm going to take the little stubby end at the other end and just drag that along my lash line, because that shade will match the shade we used in our crease. Very like orangey brown. I quite like it. So I do want to add a winged liner. I have my Benefit roller liner, which is like my favourite thing ever. This is in the shade brown, which I'm obsessed with. This like brown eyeliner is like my favourite thing at the moment. So I'm going to take this and just do a very small sort of baby wing. She says it might go huge, who knows. But the aim is just to do a little wing and then just sort of to keep it on the outer corner. I don't want to draw it all the way in on my lash line. I just want to keep it right on the edge. However, this is where I start to go, oh no, I need to make a little bit, and I need to do it, and it ends up being all the way fucking out here, so I might just leave that before it gets any bigger. It's not bad, it looks cute, but it's just a little bit more like, rather than, you know. Let's try the other eye and try and make them even, but let's be real, they're not going to be even. I'm going to add a little bit of, just sort of a bit of a deeper shade in the outer corner here, because I feel like it doesn't look that deep, and I need to sort of darken the outer corner to blend in with the eyeshadow a little bit more. To blend in with the wing liner. So there is a shade in here, up here, called Chocolate Wasted. I'm going to take that on this tiny brush and just really focus that on the outer corner where the wing liner is, and sort of join that up together so it sort of joins up. So I've been filming for ages, so I'm going to go off camera, do my brows and come back, and then we can finish off with lips, and then I will show you how I'm going to do my hair. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just put lipstick on. It takes me so long to find lipstick, I'm not even joking. So I did just spend about 15 minutes trying to find one. But I did a combination of Revolution matte lip gloss in buff with a bit of PS Velvet Whip lip cream in the middle to sort of lighten it up. And then this lip gloss, which is actually one of my favourites. This is the PS Beauty Universal Lip Luminizer in Game Changer. This is absolutely beautiful. I think it's a bit like the Fendi Gloss Bomb sort of vibe. I'm not mad about the lip colour, I won't lie. I feel like I want it to be a little bit more neutral than I do pink. Like in person it looks way more pink than it does on camera. But I'm gonna leave it because otherwise it will take me about another 15, half an hour, 2 hours to find a lip colour that I actually like. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm gonna do with my hair. And then if I want to change it, I'll change it later. And I'm sure you know how to curl your hair, but I'll show you for the sake of this video. This is the Mark Hill Pick and Mix one. Obviously these you can take, how'd you do it? I don't know how you actually change the barrels. They're being done. Nah, so they are interchangeable. I don't have any more. I really would like the little like corkscrew one, or if not the one above that that's slightly bigger than that. See, I don't think this is going to give me enough curl because it's too big. I can't really get 3 curls around this barrel. I might have to go in with the corkscrew one in a minute. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to use a corkscrew one, so I'm going to just leave that to cool. And I'm going to time lapse this because you all know how to curl your hair, let's be real. So, be a little bit more interesting, I think, if it was a bit faster. You know what I mean? So, I'll be right back. And just like that, my hair is curled and done. Does look a bit of a mess because obviously all the curls are a little bit stuck together. I'm just gonna give my hair a bit of a spray with some hairspray, just a light spray because I don't like my hair to feel like straw. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of this texturizer in. This one's from Tony & Guy. And that's gonna go here at the roots, just to give me some more oomph. Not that I really need it right now. Look at my hair. Okay, so it's really annoying. I don't have like one of those big tooth combs to sort of brush through, and I don't like to brush through in case it bloody takes all my curls away, because my hair just does not like to stay in the curls that I do for some reason. So I'm just going to really, really lightly brush these out. Do you know what I do quite enjoy, and I've been doing this hairstyle for ages, is when these bits are curly and then the right is when these bits are curly like at the front, like at the top, and then it goes straight from about here. I've been doing that for so long, I don't know why, but it's just something that I really, really enjoy, and I think it really suits my hair. So yeah, we have completed the makeup and hair portions of these videos. Oh, and the tan, don't forget the tan. So I'm gonna go ahead and find some clothes. Obviously gonna be jogger related, because what else am I gonna wear when I'm stuck inside? Yeah. Hey guys, so that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed getting going with me to stay inside. Obviously this is just a light-hearted fun video, and I thought I wanted to make myself feel better, so I thought, why not put this together? This is a fun way that we can all just make ourselves feel a bit better and have a bit of fun at home, doing what you enjoy. If you enjoy makeup and things like that, then this is obviously going to be for you, and I think you should definitely take some time for yourself and have a bit of fun, play around, do something that you don't usually do with your makeup, and maybe just find something new that you like. But anyway, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, because we're going to be here for a while, and I'm going to try and upload as much as possible. Yeah, so why not stick around, find out what else I've got planned, and yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video.